Alex Revell, worst possible start, get yourselves back into it, and then after half an hour it just all went badly wrong.
Yeah, I think everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. I think that we knew that they'd come out the blocks really fast here at home with the support that they've got, and you prepare for winning your first contact, simple things like that, and tactically. But if you don't win them, you get put on the back foot, and you give the team a bit of a G up, and you can't afford to do that here. And we did it. They had a early goal, and then I thought that we got back into the game, and we scored. And just before that, we should have had a penalty on Elliot List. It's clear for everyone. We score, and then obviously Listy has a chance for us to put us in the lead, and we don't take it. And then after that, the goals are really poor goals, to be honest. And tactically, you can set every team up, but when you concede goals that are easily avoidable, it's tough, because you're watching it and it's just something that you're not used to seeing. So that was disappointing. And then second half, with the injury to Scotty, obviously we had to play. Pross came in, then losing Lindsay early. Then obviously Charlie Carter gets tackled in the box, and seen it again. It's, in my opinion, it's another penalty. He's absolutely smashed off the ball, kipped his ankle. It's been so. And then we concede obviously a soft goal at the end that just kind of unfortunately puts the evening to an end.
It's the kind of thing that happens at a ground like this, though, isn't it? With the penalties, we saw a penalty turned down at one end and another one given at the other, which perhaps didn't look quite as much of a penalty.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the problem, and we've got people here on the side that it's blatant. Dino gets booked because it's clear, and unfortunately, when you come to these places, you have to create your own luck, and you have to make sure that you win every first contact, second ball. You don't give a striker like Cook the opportunity that we did, and we got punished, and that's what good teams do. They punish you when they're on top. It's a huge learning curve for a lot of these players now, because it wasn't through football, it was just through sheer desire and maybe physicality that we've got to make sure that we get better.
At some cost as well with those injuries. How serious are they?
Well, we'll have to see tomorrow. We're in tomorrow to make sure we get ready for Saturday. When you see Scotty coming off, it's never good. Lyons, he knew straight away, and he tried to continue, but he knew straight away. And we've got a few bumps, but we'll make sure that everybody's kind of fit for Saturday that can be, and we'll prepare to bounce back, because we've got to remember that that's not a feeling we've had for a very long time. And I think the question that we just said is that Bradford are going to be there or thereabouts, and we have to match them. And now they've shown us the way, and they've set a standard that we now have to follow, because physically, tactically, everything, they wanted to win. They want to get promoted, and they want to win the league. And ultimately, we've set that challenge to our players. That's what we want to do, and we can't be second best in games like that.
As you say, the one positive to come out of it is there is a big learning curve.
Yeah, it has to be. If it's not, then then we've got the wrong group, which we haven't. We've got a fantastic group, and they were challenged today in areas that they haven't been challenged for a long time, and they have to learn. We learned at Dover before the pre-season started. During pre-season, that the first half away at Dover wasn't good enough, and they learned, and we've had a fantastic week. Let's not get away from that. And then today, at 1-1, you feel right. Okay, we're back in the game. Have a chance, and then all of a sudden, just unfortunately, when you're away, you save the penalty, and then we give away soft goals. And unfortunately, when you do that, to win a game away from home at a stadium like this is always going to be tough.
I know it sounds a crass question after a defeat, but you're still looking to add to the squad?
Yeah, well, I think we're going to have to, aren't we? Because I think we're seeing now that with injuries that we've got to become stronger. We've got people coming back, so hopefully the players that have been out can come back and make an impact on the team. But I mean, listen, we knew tonight would be a physical game. That's what they are, and ultimately we've fallen short. There's factors. I'm for the first time I feel really aggrieved that we haven't won penalties. It's real big opportunities and timings in the game, and we should have done. They were clear, in my opinion. When you see them, they're clear. But we can't fall back on that. That we have to make sure that we learn, bounce back. Group will be together, and they're a good group, so they'll bounce back together. And we'll make sure Saturday we resurrect what happened.
Rectify what happened. Sorry. Rectify.